I started Haps Club, which is a sort of an event thing. It was 20 people. Last event, we had 120 people. You've come to most of them. I've had support of all my good friends. And it's sort of taken on a life of its own. But had I measured it after the first event, would have quit.
Yeah.
And the same thing applies to anything we've done. You don't know what you need to do to make it a success. And I heard somewhere, I think it was Hermosi, he was saying, oh, I'll do 500 flyers a month. And his mentor said, I do 50,000. Talk to me then.
Yeah.
So we don't appreciate the magnitude of effort that goes into getting even one client. But once you start developing that system and seeing that cadence, things look better, it's still hard.
I just learned about the Stockdale principle based from the military general, and the difference between the prisoners of war who survived and thrived versus those who didn't is the difference between optimism and belief. And the optimists did not survive. And so I think you've touched on that key word there, belief.
Yeah.
And there's no time limit on that.
No.
It's doing the work, the results will come out of that. And so what keeps you going? What keeps you fired up?
I got to make a living. That's one. I believe in the city. I believe in real estate as something, one, to build wealth. I also believe it's a great thing to invest in. I've come to the realization when anyone talks negatively about it, they have something else to sell, which is fine. I like all the aspects of it. I get to be creative. I get to help people make a big decision, which I believe in and I care about. You get to apply all your creativity. So we're doing this right now. No one is making us have this conversation. I coordinated, found this great location with the help of Ari. You agreed to come. So you get to just come up with things and just decide how you want to position yourself in the market. And whatever you do, if you do enough of it, you probably will be successful. It doesn't matter. If you just know bathrooms better than anyone else, architecture, know how to spot the best property or the value add, or know every single developer in the city, pick a lane and work it, you can make it work. So I think it's just fun that there's no one way to be successful. And ultimately, I've always been a self-starter, and real estate gives me enough of a framework. I've attempted other businesses, product business, SaaS platform businesses. I don't know them. Real estate is more formulaic. It's challenging. I think I mentioned we're in escrow on an 8-unit building. You can leverage yourself and get better.
What is it that you find fulfilling or that brings you joy with this career?
I think it's always unfolding and it's never stale. So I'm someone who can't do the same thing every day. So one day you're meeting with clients, one day you're looking at open houses. You can go from a $2 million home to a $50 million home if you just want to experience it. You meet a lot of interesting people. The joke is the second industry in the city is real estate after entertainment. One day it might be number one. So everyone's curious to talk about it. And in the end, removing whether you buy or sell, where you live is important and it's a reflection of you. And so to me, it's a fun thing. It's a fun conversation. And I like this idea. Your house becomes a home when you fill it with yourself, when you fill it with all the things that matter to you. So I just believe in it, and I like it. And I think ultimately I like the entrepreneurial side of the business. You figure out what you want to do and then try. Having a great team, being a part of Compass, they give you a lot back because they provide a lot of foundation, and it's fun.